Let's go on a winter scavenger hunt. I wonder what you might find. I love going for winter scavenger hunts. The earth is covered in a blanket of snow, and if you look closely, there's stories written all over, different tracks and footprints. I wonder who made them, where they might be going, where have they been? But if you take a closer look, you might find a little something else. Take a look at these. I'm not quite sure what animal made them. I don't think it's a person. They're very tiny. I like to follow the tracks and see where they go. They might often lead to some scavenger treasure. Let's take a little look. As I wandered a little farther, I found something, my first treasure on my scavenger hunt, but it's too big to take home. So what we could do is we can draw what we see if it's something that we can't take. As I walk a little further, I find something else amazing. The grass is looking a little greener, but sitting right on top is a pine cone. Or at least I think it's a pine cone. I think I'll take one of these for my scavenger hunt box. Then I'll have a closer look when I get home. Going through different paths through parks is a great opportunity to find something. I love taking a look around, especially on the edges. But I'm noticing so many footprints and tracks. Who has been here? What were they doing? Were they dancing, running, playing a game? I wonder. And who made this? What came through the park the other day? And of course, frozen footprints. I wonder if you'll find any of those. I'm looking down closely at the grass. I see lots of green moss coming through. It's a sunny spot. And look closely. Little tiny acorns that the squirrels and chipmunks haven't collected. Look at all of these little shells. Ah, a full one. I'm not going to put this in my box, but I'm pretty amazed to have found it. A dandelion, poking out to get some sunshine, right out of the grass. And down here, this is different. Not a pine cone. I think I'll put you in my scavenger box. We'll talk about that later. And over here, a little fuzzy. I thought it was a pom-pom, but it's not. There's a little tiny dandelion fluff. Let's bring that and have a closer look. This one I don't want to take, but I love it so much. I'm going to draw what I see. To me, it looks like a person about to flip a pizza. I wonder what you see. Now another close look. Aha! A stone. Will you find stones on your scavenger hunt? And teeny, tiny prints. Little tracks in the snow that don't go deep. But then there's these deep tracks. Wow, hop, hop, hop. I wonder who was in the garden. Two little friends, close together, one with big feet, one with small. I wonder who made these big tracks though. There's many, many of those. All over the place. Well, I know the animals in the neighborhood. There are cats. There are rabbits. There are many dogs. And there are birds. Who made the big tracks? What do you think? If you guess rabbit, you're right. A rabbit was hopping through the garden. Who was Rabbit's friend that made these little light tracks? If you guessed this bird, the chickadee, you're right. I wonder what they were doing in my garden. Let's take a look over here. What is this? An interesting looking seed pod. I'm still looking around my garden. It's a busy place. Lots of animals come to visit. What is this? A feather. Another visitor. Let's head back. Wait a minute. What are these? More tracks. But this is my house, so these must belong to my dog, who goes on scavenger hunts with me. Wow, so many treasures on the winter scavenger hunt. The best thing about this activity is the discovery never ends. I remembered this is a milkweed pod, but I wasn't sure about this cone or these rocks. Look at these, they're all different. This one here looks like it might have a fossil inside. Do you see that? This rock here has sparkles and colors. And these two cones and this one are not the same. What trees do they come from? And this acorn, there's so much to learn. Everything you see before you has a story. I wonder what they'll be. And I wonder what you'll find.